Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And New York, looking at who they've got. Baker, he's in at point guard. Anthony is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Lance Stevenson, and it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, I was able to talk with David Blatt for a minute. He said that they will be focusing a lot of their defensive effort into slowing down Carmelo Anthony. I asked him for specifics, and he said, Melo is such a dynamic player, there really isn't any single thing we'll do that will be the answer. Instead, we're just going to throw everything we have at him and see how he handles it. Guys?
And thanks for that story, Doris. And here is Anthony. After J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go, the drive by Anthony, pass to Lopez. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Lopez has got his second bucket. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Irving dishes to Love. Pass to LeBron. To the paint. There's Mozgov. Lopez with the block. Here's Anthony. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Irving attacking. Can't get it to go. Good D by Lopez. For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to Miami.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough, and then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been making some really nice passes out there, excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And that one's good.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Primetime. He's covered by Irving, and the shot is good. Primetime's got 5 now.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And they're able to recover. For New York, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Wasted no time on that one. He's got 7. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Irving. Feeds to James. It's a pick by Love. The drive by James. Here's Mozgov. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Well, as usual, a lot of offense in the NBA is being generated from the small forward position this season. Here are the league's best at that position. LeBron James, number 1. Third is Carmelo Anthony.
And you're looking at a pretty good collection of them right there.
Well, I would go beyond pretty good, Greg. I mean, they are special players at the offensive end. Impossible to defend in any kind of conventional way. I mean, you've got to be creative to try to slow these guys down.
Here's Primetime after the basket by Timothy Mozgov. To the middle, here's Baker. The pass to Porzingis. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 6.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Irving kicks to Love. He feeds it to James. Another miss by LeBron. The Knicks leading by 3. And again, it's Carmelo Anthony. 8 points for him.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's LeBron coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Again, James missing.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's Baker. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 3rd assist on the night. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Love with the screen on Anthony. They need this, and the rejection by Sanders.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 9. It's a pick by Love. James, the pass to Love. The kick out to Irving. Offline with his 3.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Rebound by Smith. And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against Indiana.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier. Boy, you gotta love that assist by LeBron.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Smith. And then for New York, Josh Smith, he's checked in for Porzingis. Caspi comes in for Anthony. And it's a Flalo in for Lance Stevenson. Here's prime time. Last game he had 13. Flalo off a pick from Baker. And Flalo kicks to Caspi. Here's prime time. He's got 10. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Outside Irving. Picked by Mozgov. The feed to LeBron. Lets it go from 11. The second effort. And the layup good by Mozgov. Mozgov's got 7 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
No good from Baker. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Dellavedova. Lets the 3 fly. And yes, sir, that one drops. Dellavedova's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Screen by Sanders. And just miss after miss right now.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. But the defense offers just a little bit of resistance. He doesn't take it up quite strong enough. Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing. And what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Verejão's checked in. Irving kicks to Thompson. Pick by Verejão. Outside Irving. There's the dish to Dellavedova. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Throws it up high. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Here's prime time. 12 points for him.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Back to James. Shoots the three, and that one's good. James has got his first 3 points of the game.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Knicks out front, up by 2. And will be... We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and...
We expect so much.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with. And Clark, perhaps the most demanding of all are the expectations they've got for each other.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, two guys who expect so much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from each other. And that's a lot of fun to watch.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Baker in at point guard. Robin Lopez out there with Smith. Then there's a Flalo, and it's Bellinelli in at the shooting guard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat made some terrific plays. He ended with 13 points and added a couple of rebounds with that. A bit of a surprise attack for him, as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
On the wing, James. Again, James missing. The Knicks leading by 5. Anthony left side. And James pulls it down.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Moves back up. Verajao dishes to Smith. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Smith's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
The shot's good from Baker.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.